everybody, and welcome to this 2015 Sprinter Extended 170. This is really state-of-the-art everything. The main thing that was important was high-speed data, which you'll see. This has a multiplexing device which actually allows you to take multiple SIM cards and bring them all together for super high-speed data and internet. It has incredible AC. It has Victron and a variety of different Lithionics battery systems, all state-of-the-art. So just taking you through it, it has a complete hot water system which is tied into the radiant heat in the floor. Massive fridge with a freezer. This is all tied in directly to the electricity here, that if you take a quick peek here, we have basically all the control systems of the radiant heat flooring, the air conditioning, variable compressor on the air conditioning, variable speed on the air conditioning, inverters up here. All state-of-the-art. It's monitorable through Bluetooth through your phone. You can see it anywhere in the world. If you can see that screen in there, that actually is emulated by either a web browser or your app on your phone. Super cool. And so you can actually see what's going on anywhere in the world with your fan. Induction stovetop here, which is an extra feature. There's switches here with the inverter, so I can turn it on and off to make sure that it's off when you want it off. Tons of storage, big lofty storage. All of this is actually magnetized and has hydraulic hinges, so it's very easy to open, very easy to close, and they stay closed when you want them closed. Above you, we have two of these fans, which are fantastic. They can actually blow in, they can blow out. Variable, I think 12 speeds on them. Also remote control. And the beauty of these two is they're all on magnets, so in 2 seconds they pop right in. The shower, you have full wet shower here with the Lagoon table, which swivels to the passenger seat if you want it out front, or between the passenger and the driver's seat. But back to the bathroom, full shower, which can also come outside, and you can actually shower outside if you want. This is about as much 60 gallons of water, so about as long as many showers as you normally would enjoy. Small little activated door here, and that is actually Nature's Head composting toilet and urine diverting toilet, and also there's a urinal in there. So complete bathroom on the road, which is super nice. Over here, more storage, which you have, again, these are all recessed, easily opened, easily closed, magnets that secure them in closed position. So tons of storage here. And then a 49-inch monitor. So you have literally all the comforts of home. This actually allows you to modify the multiplexing, how many, you can have up to 4 SIM cards I mentioned. I've got Verizon and AT&T in here, actually, and T-Mobile. I swapped them between them. But right now it has AT&T and T-Mobile, and then multiplex the antenna, which you'll see some pictures of on the top. It also has 1,500 watts of solar, 6 full solar panels. So this right now, all the lights which are on dimmers and USB powers everywhere and grounded 3-prong plugs, there's tons of power. So I normally can run this thing 3-4 days with all the air conditioning, all the computers, all the heating systems for the water, all my computers, which are quite robust when they're plugged in with laptops and other things. And I can go several days just living on the solar without being plugged into shore power, which is great. And this behind me is one of the nicest features. This drops into a couch as well, but this is a full king-size bed with dream foam, and that is fitting in there with hydraulics in the back. So depending on the angle that the van is on, you actually can level out the entire bed without moving the van. So if the van is at an angle, you can actually hydraulically move the bottom, top, any one of the 4 corners of the bed and make it perfectly level, which is pretty nice. Also back there, you can see additional tons of storage here. Same thing with the hydraulics and the magnetics. You have 2 nice reading lamps back there, which also have USB chargers for your iPhone or anything you want to plug back there. Another fan here, which is actually nice because you can actually push or pull air in or out with the 2 fans, one in front, one in back. You have an additional fan here, which is kind of nice, which actually can do horizontal air movement, which is great. little spice rack, all the water you need, soap dispenser, fresh water, and lots more power there with dimmers, which are also super nice that the kitchen is all on dimmers, as well as the main cabin, as well as the bathroom. Everything's on dimmers. And then the AC is down in here. Also with the radiant heat is complemented by additional forced air heat while the radiant heat is heating up. And it is so nice that the whole floor is just evenly and lovely and warm when you need it to be. And it's super cool with this air conditioning when you want it to be as well. This is a Apple TV, which is great because then if you want to be listening to news or at least seeing it while you're working, not that we don't all multitask enough in life, this is super nice to be able to have multiple things going on at the same time while you're working on the computer. So I use that for Spotify and soft music and things as well while we're having dinner. So that is the electronics. Back here is the modem, which is easily accessible. And you also have a PepWave relay, which actually helps with the cell phone inside because you have the van obviously surrounding you. And then if you want to turn the whole system off, this is a kill switch, which actually turns everything off just in terms of saving power and making sure you're not pulling data if you forget. I like that feature because then you're not actually pulling from your account every month unnecessarily. The front passenger seat also swivels, which I'll show you. And this is a really nice touch. If you're inclined to work while you're in the loo, you actually can use your laptop while you're on your nature's head, but the real feeling of that was to be able to put it away and move in the cabin when you had it out. And then this swivels nicely. And this is probably my favorite position here, where I used to pull and have a bite. Swivel here, and you can eat. This is totally variable up and down as well. And that actually, when I'm moving in and about the cabin, I move it this way. And it's also nice when you're driving, if you want to. And that can be much lower if you want it to be, but just to show you, that can be between the drivers and the passenger as a nice little adjoining table as well. This little feature here, which is kind of cool, is another table, which just pops right out, has a leg, and you got outdoor dining. It's easy to put away. Magnets. So we have 60 gallons of water, which is fantastic. Water filtration. That actually has been, I don't even think I've filled it more than once or twice as we've been building. And we've been using it all the time. The electronics here, which will be displayed, all Victron, state-of-the-art, everything. Super impressive. 5000, Quattro 5000, and you've got all sorts of schematics going into the battery systems, the Lithionics, which are literally military grade. You could power a little village with this battery system in here. So that'll all be described in detail on the site. And then up here, again, these are just touch sensitive switches for reading lights, which are really nice. You touch them and they go on and off. You got USB chargers there as well as there. And then all the inversion here, this is the bed going up and down. All four corners can go up or down as you want them to. Super cool. So that is that, and then the satellite and data dish up there is extraordinary, and it multiplexes the signals and has given me terrific data for a constant and reliable internet. Super cool. And then we have about a 40 gallon gray tank. Everything here was stealth, so when it's parked, it's very difficult to tell that it's a camper. But there is a large tank. If you want to scroll down and look under there, you'll see you can barely make it out. But that's an enormous gray tank. And there's a ball joint. It's all automatic by the driver's seat. So if and when you want to release it, you open it. And when you want to close it, you close it. So you can do a lot of showering and dishes without interrupting anybody if you're parked in their driveway, like I'm at a friend's house today. And you can see the satellite the solar panels on the top. There's 6 of them actually, giving the 1500 watts of solar. So it also has all sorts of great just magnetic blackout curtains, totally stealth. So if you're in the city or someplace you don't want people to know you're inside, you just magnet, click, 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 up they go. And also it's they're thermal regulating, so it helps keep it cool inside or the hot outside, whatever you want to do. So hope you enjoyed the info. And this has been a labor of love, so it is just being finished and available for some lucky person who wants to go on an adventure. It's ready to rock.